Romelu Lukaku misses the next game against Crystal Palace. Why have you not secured this beforehand? Frustrating as hell, but the deal is done. Love it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys. Today, you need to be talking to us properly. Talking to us as a team that is elite level, because now we officially have more European Cups than Manchester United. Let that sink in. They're so much bigger than us, but we've got more European trophies. Alright? B-Tech club just like us. If we're a B-Tech club, you are as well, because we've got more trophies than you. But you know what? We're going to talk about more important stuff and more pressing matters at hand. Number one, today is deadline day for Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham needs to decide what he's going to do. I'll give you the 4-1-1 of all his options about Arsenal, Roma. What does he do? Romelu Lukaku gets announced for Chelsea. This is fantastic news, but at the same time, he misses the game against Crystal Palace. I will explain to you the reasons behind that. And then, do we need Jules Kounde? Because we already have Chalobah. Should we opt to keep Chalobah and proceed in that direction? It's an interesting conversation. It's something that we need to talk about. It's something that we need to discuss in deep detail. But let's continue. But obviously, before we get started, Chelsea yesterday won the Super Cup and Kepa came up as the unanimous hero. I've already done a match review here, so if you guys want to go check that out after the video, I'd really appreciate it. I will include a link in the end, so you just click on it and continue to watch it. But hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. In the comments below, let me know how many trophies are Chelsea going to win. There is 5 more available this year. Tell me how many. Oh yeah, and Rudiger's got something for you guys if you don't like that video. That's what he's going to say. But let's move on with the video. So, Romelu Lukaku is a Chelsea player. The deal has been announced. The deal is done. Fabrizio Romano reported. Chelsea reported. Everyone is reporting it. And you have to love it. You have to cherish it. It's one of those things that we've got our striker now. There's going to be no excuses for goals not to be coming in. As long as we're creating good, productive chances, we're going to be scoring goals. However, he won't be playing against Crystal Palace, and this has really frustrated me because now he's only got 37 league games to score 20 goals. It's just very annoying that the club couldn't sort this out in the meantime to get this deal over the line. And in time, like, you've agreed the deal a week ago. We've all known he was a Chelsea player from last Saturday. So what's taken so long? Like, I understand there's image rights. I understand there's different rights too. But why don't you just get that done ASAP? Stop wasting time. Secure the deal. Get it over the line. And you should know the procedures. Chelsea thought they could not make him quarantine. There were going to be some obstacles around it. But it looks like he's going to have to quarantine at least till Monday. So it looks like he won't be playing until Arsenal. And Arsenal will be his debut. Whilst I think, yeah, Arsenal is a great team to bully, it's just very frustrating. I'd rather have him from the outset and us try to work him in and integrate him into the system as quick as possible. Look, it's simple. If we win the league this year, it's purely because Lukaku banged. If Lukaku doesn't bang, we don't win the league. Yesterday highlighted that to me. We do not have enough goals in that front line. Kai Havertz won't get us enough goals. Like, he won't hit more than 15 goals this year. I'm telling you, it's not in him, right? He's not going to get 15 league goals. Timo Werner, God, let's pray for him. Hakim Ziyech, we need to talk about him as well. I forgot about him. He's injured now. Like, what's going to happen now? When he comes back, is he going to walk straight back into the team? He's one of our better players at this moment in time. So there's a lot of question marks instead of answers. Uncle Jose picked up the line and belled Tammy Abraham and told him, listen, make your mind up. You come in or not? Look, we already know the 4-1-1. You already know the background detail. If you don't, I'm going to give you a quick little last time on the Kavkas View. You know on Dragon Ball Z when you used to watch it. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. But Chelsea have had a bid accepted from Roma up to £34 million with a loan with obligation to buy next summer. So they pay the piece next summer. But Tammy Abraham has his heart set on Arsenal. Arsenal don't have the piece to pay. And all of a sudden, Jose Mourinho picks up the line and bells him and tries to convince him to come. Tammy Abraham, I don't know what he's going to do, but today is the deadline allegedly. This is what is being reported, that he needs to make up his mind. Does he want to be a Roma player or not? Tam, you need to go, big man. You need to go and play. You need to go and develop yourself. You need to get the numbers. The good thing about it is there's a buyback clause. And the buyback clause apparently is extensively larger than the £34 million. I assume, this is my assumption. I'm picking this number out of the year. It'll be somewhere between 80 and 90 million pounds because something large is not so can't be double. It must be something bigger. Like, large is very subjective. That's what she said. But it's just dependent. Like, for me, all jokes aside, I think he needs to go, develop yourself, get good numbers in Italy, become the player that everyone says you are, and eventually, if you're good enough, Chelsea will buy you back. And you'll come back and you'll be at Chelsea banging in goals. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think about Tammy Abraham. Do you think it's time we let him go and let him experience life in Italy? You know, in Italy. But it is what it is. Peace out. I'm out. Bye. And the final story that I want to talk about is Chalobah. Not Nathaniel, yes, because I always call him Nathaniel. Chalobah is very annoying. It is very annoying, even for me when I look back. For Trevor Chalobah yesterday started the game, and for me, he didn't look out of place at all. Trevor looked like, in my opinion, one of the better defenders on our team. He played better than Rudiger, and he actually played better than Kurt Zouma. Rudiger had a good game as well, though. That's not me taking any shots at Rudiger before anyone gets defensive. I thought Trevor was good on the ball. I thought he was good in the 50-50 challenges. Couple times he made errors where, with experience, he'll know, bro, just get it out. No point messing around there. His recovery pace and strength is unbelievable. So when he gets caught out of position, he just has a knack to get himself back into position purely based on his athleticism. Like, can you imagine if he develops from the mental standpoint through experience in the game, so he sorts his positioning out? It's going to be near impossible to get around it. So, after reaping him with all these rewards and all these compliments, do we need Jules Kounde? Like, is this the right time to invest in Jules Kounde? I personally think we need to go get Jules Kounde. I think Jules Kounde can be one of the best centre-halves in the world. Like, that's how good I think Jules is. Like, every time I look at him play, I've been impressed. Granted, it's maybe less than 10 live games that I've seen. But at the same time, this is the first game we've seen of Chalobah at a professional level. I don't believe a lot of you watched him at Huddersfield. I don't believe a lot of you watched him at Ipswich. I don't believe a lot of you watched him at Lorient. I think that's where he was. So it'll be very easy for you lot now to say, he's better than Rudiger. No, don't give me that rubbish, okay? There's a reason why Kounde is Kounde, alright? Kounde is very comfortable on the ball, great recovery pace. For a man of 5'10", he wins an awful lot of headers. The only problem is his height and his stature. And so, could that be a potential issue? The reason why I ask this question, though, is we did have a slight issue yesterday in the midfield, and we could use with another body. But who do you buy? Because whoever you buy at this moment in time, they need to be better than Jorginho, Kante, and Kovacic to come in and start. Because if you get some dead backup player, what is the point of having another player taking up a body spot when, realistically speaking, you could just give it to Ross or give it to Ruben, because they're hardly going to play. The games they're going to play is most probably Sheffield Wednesday in the Cup or Leyton Orient in the Cup. Like, they're not going to play in the key decisive game. So it's interesting to consider. Personally, I'm saying go get Jules Kounde, loan Chalobah out and bring him back next year when one of Rudiger, Zouma will be moving on. Thiago Silva and Aspi aren't getting any younger, sorry. So it is what it is. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, but we out of here. Peace out, I'm out. Bye.